Hello everybody, my name is TankHunter01, and today we are going to be playing, well, we're going to be playing Star Wars The Old Republic, and I'm going to go through you guys the entire storyline of the Sith Warrior. Now, be warned, this is the newest update. This is, I don't know where we're on, but I am on server Satil Shan, and yeah, so let's create ourselves a new character. Let's go with that, and it's the fact this will be different from my Juggernaut. We're gonna do a Marauder. Do a human. Do a
I will
female.
bring the Republic to its knees. Looks like it's time for a bloodbath. Defy me, and it will end badly.
Okay, there's our character. And let's see what name I can come up with. Cell? Yeah, there we go, Cell. Darth Cell. That just sounds pretty cool. If you guys don't like it, I don't know how to change the names. Well, I can't change the name. I'll have to do it later on. But this is the story of Darth, this is Cell's storyline. And it works. Sweet. Yeah, gotta keep that out of that way. Alright. Jeez. This is so unusual, just seeing this once more.
At last you've arrived. Good, good. There is much to do and every moment is critical. I'm Overseer Tremel. For decades, I've administered the trials that prove who is and is not worthy to join the Sith Order. The trials are a chance to weed out the weak. Those who face them either survive and become Sith, or die.
I won't disappoint you.
Good. I risked a lot to make this happen. Yes, you are here and ahead of schedule because of me. I expect you to obey. You face your trials, you serve me, and I will make you the most powerful acolyte here.
Sounds like a plan.
The trials themselves are difficult enough, but they are hardly the greatest threat you face. There's an acolyte here named Vemrin. He's your enemy, and he will try to kill you. We must prepare you.
How is it I already have an enemy?
All you need to know is that you are a threat to him, and he to you. We'll make sure you can stand up to that threat. That practice sword you've arrived with is insufficient. The blade of lesser acolytes. You need a dominating weapon. In the tomb of Ajunta Paul, there's an old armory. A strong Sith warblade awaits you there. The tomb is thick with claw slugs. Deadly savage creatures. Be speedy but careful. They've been the end of many an acolyte.
If they lack the instinct to avoid me, I'll feed them their heads.
Once you acquire the war blade, I suggest you spend some time in the tomb bloodying it. Then come to me in my chambers in the academy.
Alrighty, as I was trying to say, this character will actually be doing the light side instead of the dark side, like most Sith would have actually done. The only reason why I would do the light side is because I really haven't gotten the full light side on this character, so I really don't know what's gonna happen. Doom. See what I get out of this. Alright. And then I'll just equip my HK 55. Nah. I'll do this the old-fashioned way. Now, with all the recent updates that have been coming out with Star Wars, some people would have rather how the original way was instead of, you know, this newer way. Which I still have I think I still have about 2 other characters that still have the original way of a Sith warrior. Well, dang. Okay, so I'm done with that. Now to come into here. Go ahead and talk to him.
Excuse me.
Speak freely.
Thank you. You're the...
Mind your business.
Apologies if I'm here. I've lost 3...
I'm not caring.
Understood. A damn we managed to get
Are you sure that...
I don't know. Don't under...
I just want to skip that because I really don't like talking to him, honestly.
Good.
He's the only one I really don't like talking to.
Remember, peace is a lie.
What am I doing with this guy? So we get here. Now, if you are wondering, yes, I have done this multiple times. I know what it is. I know the entire story of this line. It's just, I like replaying it because it's such an interesting line. Because, you know, you go compared to like the Jedi counselors or the what's it called? The Jedi set, Jedi, you know, basically the Jedi accounts are lining. If you compare this with this one, you know, this one is like just like the Jedi's, and it's just the evil way. Basically, I am Darth Vader, if you would so to say, compared to the actual storyline of Star Wars. I am basically Darth Vader, and the other side would be, oh, you know, Luke. In a way. Either way, you know, one always clashes up to another. I mean, I meet Jedi players, you know, and they meet Sith players. I'll just go ahead and skip through all these guys. Nope, okay. Keep on going. Okay, let's get our Sith Warblade, and I'll cut off my mic for this intro. Ancient droids. Green. Okay. Okay, so we got our Sith Warblade now. Oh, they got rid of the old sound. Man. Who's next? So, with these videos, I'm gonna go 10 levels up, and I'm gonna do each planet, okay? With each planet, this may take about maybe an hour or two, I don't know. It just depends on what planet it is, because some planets, it really does take a long time, and I may have to, you know, separate that planet into 2 parts, just because of how long it is. So, yeah. Okay, there's that. Next. Oh boy, I gotta deal with the core slugs. Go ahead and find artifacts. There are all 3 of these. 1. 2. because I'm really not in the mood just to go through those, so I'm just gonna speed run through them. Oh, no, alright. So come out to Korban's temple. Go and get rid of this.
Yeah.
Hang on one more second. I gotta get rid of all this.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
Go ahead and go to the Overseer.
Overseer Tremel can teach for that they're a specialist.
That seems like a wise idea.
An acolyte who thinks you will find the best.
Alrighty, I'm done with you, and then I go over here. Man, it's been so long since I've been in this temple. Even though I have a level 7, I could just come by at any time, but with me, I hardly even come to see this area.
Hey there, Acolyte. Hold on a moment. Let me get a look at you. So you're Overseer Tremel's secret weapon. Impressive, to be sure. Afraid the old man waited too long to make his move, though. I'm Vemrin, and unlike you, I've fought and bled for everything I have. I demand respect.
Are you saying I haven't earned my way?
Please, everyone knows what Tremel is doing. If Overseer Tremel had made his move a year ago when I first arrived, you might have had a chance. But now, too little, too late.
This is ridiculous, Vemrin. Let's just kill her and hide the body.
We're not on Balmora anymore, Tulgus. There are rules, traditions. We'll leave the shortcuts to Overseer Tremel and his last pathetic hope here.
You're not very good with people, are you?
You're not funny, just pathetic, and you've been warned. Coming to be right there.
Listen to me, you useless priss. Acolytes aren't allowed to murder each other. But accidents happen. It isn't murder without witnesses. No more warnings. Vemrin's the alpha monster here. You go after Vemrin, you die.
Oh, there's that.
Good. You've returned. You seem to be in one piece. Tell me, how do you like your new blade?
I hope it's thirsty. I plan on drowning it.
What are you doing, Father? I only just got my warblade and I've been here 6 months.
I have my reasons, Escala. And you will not breathe a word of this to anyone. Do you hear?
Yes. Yes, Father.
Acolyte, this is Escala, my daughter. She's one of the advanced students here. On her way to becoming Sith. If she minds herself.
I'll keep quiet about your new charge, Father. But I won't be there if whatever you're planning blows up in your face.
Don't mind her, she's just sore that I'm keeping secrets. She growls, but she's loyal. Now, I thought I heard Vemrin's voice in the adjacent chamber before you arrived.
Yeah, I hate him already. I look forward to ending his miserable existence.
If things go well, you will have that satisfaction someday. Still, I'd hope. In a drive for sheer numbers, the criteria for Academy admittance has been relaxed. Now anyone with Force sensitivity is allowed entrance. Vemrin is mixed blood, the invisible rot eating at the foundation of the Empire. He must not be allowed to advance.
So please, just let me stop him.
Unfortunately, Vemrin's caught the eye of Darth Barris, one of the most influential Sith Lords. He's being groomed to be Barris's new apprentice. As Darth Barris's apprentice, the power at Vemrin's fingertips will be considerable. He could change the Sith for the worse. You must proceed to your next trial immediately. I want you to interrogate 3 prisoners in the Academy jails and decide their fates. Consider each criminal's story carefully. The decisions you make will be scrutinized, so let your passions guide your judgments.
I will handle it.
Go to the Academy prison.
Alright, that's done. Now I did skip on a couple of them for skip a part 2 because one, it's just a bit boring and some people are annoying, you know, while they're talking, but it's crucial for the story. So I'm just gonna go over here and go deal with this while I can.
You're strong, but you could be stronger. Show no mercy.
Except take this. Okay. Okay, here we go.
One more chirp from you, little bird, and you'll regret it.
Chirp, chirp, chirp. Ow, jerk. If you don't like that, just say so. I can do other animals too. Dire cat, frog dog, quaking monkey lizard, you name it.
You, I'm Jailer Nash. I run these cells and slave pits. You're the acolyte Tremel sent for the test, right? He thinks highly of you.
Then I will repay his faith by sticking to my mission.
You should know this situation is highly unusual. Normally an acolyte goes off well for the interrogation. Overseer Tremel had these 3 shipped in for you. He thinks you're the next coming of Exar Kun, but you ought to know, Tremel ain't the only one paying attention to you. Now, these 3 prisoners have been transferred here for your inspection. You gotta interrogate them as needed, and then decide their fate. The convicted are usually executed, or given a trial by combat to see if they're worthy. Whatever you decide, you will be the one to carry out the sentence.
As it should be.
Ah, fine. Let's get started. This one on the left.
You freaks aren't getting anything new out of me. Just do whatever you're gonna do.
You can either talk to me or to the Inquisitors, and I promise I have a much sunnier disposition.
Get lost. I've been through this routine. I already know all your Inquisitors by name.
Impudent to the last. As I was saying, she was sent to kill an Imperial spy in the Yavin system. Throughout her torture, she maintained that she was hired anonymously.
Get it through your damn head! I had no idea he was Imperial, and I don't know who hired me.
So, you're telling me you're not a Republic assassin?
I'm not political. I work for whoever pays.
The point is, she doesn't deny the charge. So now you must decide, execution or trial by combat. Which do you choose?
Neither, actually. She could prove useful. Send her to Imperial intelligence.
I won't work for free.
Huh. You spared her. Interesting.
Please, I am a fellow Sith. Judge me with an open mind and grant me trial by combat, I beg you.
Your name, now.
This part of Waste is Davotech, once a valued Sith champion, until he botched an important mission and caused 1,000 Imperial deaths. Now look at him.
I served faithfully for 24 years. Then one mistake, and they threw me away. Now I have been left here to rot. Please, let me feel the weight of a weapon once more.
You're not worth the effort. Live on in shame.
Then I am misery. Languishing here is worse than death.
Huh. And I thought his disgrace had already hit rock bottom.
There are always new depths to discover. I bet he can sink even lower.
Ah, well, this last prisoner's a bit of a puzzle. He's called Breg, and he's a jittery little wretch, suspected of supplying forged documents to Republic agents. Strangely enough, he maintains his innocence, despite being severely tortured.
Nebaga imana, naki naya, bila maknam unya kamna lebek.
Are you trying to tell me you've led a clean life?
Naki oya makmak. Nebaga imana, naki naya, bila maknam unya kamna lebek.
He's never wavered from that line, and the evidence is circumstantial. I suppose it's actually possible he didn't do it. So, what do you decide?
I think in this case we should release him. Let him go.
Mamni lebek bak manuk. Meraka najaki namabamyak.
Freedom, huh? That's a new one. Well, that's that. You're an interesting one, kid. I can see why people are keeping tabs on you. Head back to Overseer Tremel. See what he thinks of your choices.
Is this everything?
Everything Lord Renning was able to obtain, yes.
Then run back to your master in the beast pens before I cut you in half. Sorry to make you wait, Acolyte. These interruptions are incredibly annoying. On to the business at hand, your test in the jails. First, the assassin, Solence. She attempted to kill an Imperial spy, but was unaware of her client's affiliation. You assigned her to Imperial intelligence. I commend you. That was excellent thinking. Never waste a potential resource.
Of course. The answer was obvious.
Obvious to you, but not to many who have come before you. Now, the failed warrior, Devotech, he begged you to let him die fighting. You left him languishing in his cell. Why?
I thought maybe time will reawaken the lion inside him.
It should have been obvious to you that his fire cannot be rekindled. Devotech was an utter waste of space. Once something is no longer useful, it should be eradicated. Remember that. Now, the last prisoner, the Forger. Letting him go was highly questionable. Explain yourself.
Keeping or killing him would be meaningless. Nothing would be gained by either.
Innocent or not, he leaves here with first-hand knowledge of our facilities and procedures. It's potentially compromising to have him floating about the galaxy. You must always be thinking and considering every angle. Aside from a strong and skilled sword arm, that will be what impresses Darth Barris the most. You're beginning to understand what it means to be Sith, but you're far from being able to impress Darth Barris.
I'll try harder, Overseer. I promise.
If you don't, you're doomed. Remember that. Because I forced you into the Academy ahead of schedule, Darth Barris will be predisposed to judging you severely. And by severely, I mean fatally. Now, we must hurry to your next trial. Every moment that passes, we risk discovery before we're ready. In the caverns of Mark Aragnos is the beast he left to guard his legacy. Go there, sit among the flames, and wait for the beast to come for you.
You think that's enough information? How about you tell me about this beast?
All you need to know is that it's ferocious and bloodthirsty, and in no way is it a trial for a normal acolyte. Return to the Valley of the Dark Lords and find the tomb of Marka Ragnos. I'll see you when the beast is slain. Good luck.
Alrighty, sweet. I got my second war blade. Put that there. Yep. 2 red war blades. That's actually a bit weird right there, but I don't mind it. Doom doo doom. I'm guessing there's a mission over here? Yes, there is.
Stand and account for yourself, Acolyte. Let's see what you're made of. I look at you and I wonder, are you among the truly loyal, or do you hide treason in your heart?
I am heir to a great Sith bloodline. How dare you even ask such a question of me?
I do what the Emperor commands me to. Your special heritage does not place you above suspicion, nor should it. Intelligence reports indicate this valley shelters traitors. Acolytes who seek to destroy our Emperor's carefully built order and replace it with their own weak-minded heresies.
They hide among the faithful and obedient. But make no mistake, they will destroy us all, given the chance.
We've watched as the traitors scuttle about this valley and plot against us. We know their faces and their names. It is the Emperor's will that the sands of Korriban be slaked with the blood of these traitors. Prove your allegiance by executing them.
It will be a great honor to serve you, my lord.
And in serving me, you serve the Emperor. Remember that, as you exterminate those vermin in the valley.
I'll give you the means to identify the traitors. Eliminate enough of them to prove your loyalty. Then return to Inquisitor Arzanan.
I'll be watching your progress with great interest. Go now. See that the Emperor's will be done.
Alrighty. Now we got him. Now we gotta just deal with these 4 acolytes, which is more likely gonna be easy because most of the time he's one of them. Yep. Thank you. I'll check him. Nope. If you guys are wondering, I haven't been I'm not being very talkative. It's just with this game I focus a lot on what I do and what decisions I make, because with decisions I have to make certain ones with this game, and it how can I say this? It means that I may have to like restart a mission just because I may have messed up on something for a reason, or something like that, you know. Nope. Don't remove that.
I watched you deal with those traitors. Well done. That was an impressive display of loyalty. Take this reward as a token of the Emperor's favor, and wear this badge. It marks you as a defender of our empire.
Stay vigilant. Our enemies lurk where you least expect them.
So I'll go to here, and then let's go down to the lower wilds. That's a lot of guys got killed.
Really going in there, sir? The last few squads that entered the tombs never came back.
We have our orders, Private. Ours is not to question, but to obey.
They say the tombs drive
Hello there.
Force sensitive insane. I've heard the other squads are still down there howling mad.
Oh boy. Okay, down with him. Next, to here. I know there's a mission over here for sure. And that's where I usually start to get most of my things. Yep, there it is.
A fresh, young acolyte. I trust the sight of a messy operating table doesn't disturb you?
I have no fear of dead things.
All fine and good, but lack of fear and genuine interest are not the same. This used to be a Toccata, the hound-like creature infesting Korriban's tombs. On the surface, nothing special. But I alone can see this creature is an expression of pure dark side energy. Aggression made manifest.
Amazing. How did you learn that?
The Force told me so. It speaks to me. The Force is alive. It expresses its will in the physical world. This Toccata was one such form.
Are we another of these forms?
Sith are the highest manifestation of the Force's will. I've dissected hundreds of Toccata, forging a direct connection to the dark side. Each beast I examine advances me toward perfect unity. I now stand at a new frontier, but find myself thwarted. My most perfect specimen, a Toccata mutant, escaped to the tombs before I could analyze it.
Perhaps I could help recover your specimen.
Yes, I was hoping as much. My apprentice, Melora, saw which tomb the mutant beast fled into. Find out what she knows, assist me, and you will be rewarded.
I'll speak with Melora and do whatever is necessary, my lord.
You found a great calling in my service. I trust you appreciate that.
Alright.
Seeking Lord Renning's lost pet, are you? Don't waste your time. That fool's research is pointless.
Tell me how you know this.
My master is insane. Wasn't it obvious when you spoke to him? Renning deludes the Dark Council into believing he's advancing Sith knowledge. The truth is, he wastes the Empire's time and resources dissecting mindless animals. But if his experiments were discredited, he would be banished, and I would be rewarded.
Tell the Dark Council he's insane. I'm sure they'd listen.
Don't be naive. The Dark Council would never believe the word of an apprentice over her master. Look, just a minor alteration to the mutant Toccata's brain would allow me to reveal my master as a fraud. Bring me the brain before delivering it to Lord Renning, and I'll make it worth your while.
I'll see if the mood strikes me.
You'll earn rewards from both the master and his apprentice. It's a better deal. The mutant Toccata escaped to the tomb of Mark of Ragnar's. It's much larger than the others, so it's easy to spot. Return to me with the brain before you see Lord Renning, and I'll take care of the rest.
So, this is gonna put me on a great subject. The mutant Toccata, okay. This little thing actually provides a first little boss into the area. And with this little mini boss, you know, you have to fight a mutant Toccata. Whenever this game first launched, everybody that went towards that mutant Takata would have died. They always had to keep a small med pack with them all the time. And whenever, you know, that happened, you know, they would have to waste more money and stuff like that to get on, you know, more bigger med packs. And whenever Knights of the Fallen Empire came around, you know, which implemented, you know, companions healing, all of them could, and do damage or tanking. This basically changed a lot of things. I mean, basically this changed the game itself, and a lot of people thought this was actually the best thing that they ever done, because whenever like someone was like very low, all they would have to do is just keep the healer on them. But yeah, sorry about that, my mic cut out. Yeah. Alright, here he is. I mean, if you look at this now, you know, I could just kill him with about, you know, not very long. You may be level 5, but I'm at level 7. But even for some people that are even at level 9, they even had a hard time trying to get to it. Plus, the base XP thing wasn't as good, you know. It may have been good for, you know, like subscribers. You know, I am a subscriber, but for like others, you know, this XP way, like for non-subscribers, this was like godly to them. And people had to work a long way up. I had to work myself a long way up without dealing with any of that. Okay, down with you. Now to go deal with this beast. Can't remember which one was this one. I don't know if this was... I know this is Mark Aragnos. Can't remember if this is a Klarsog. Yep. No. This is the first boss for Sith Warriors. Story-wise, this is the first boss. I mean, this boss, when I first played this game, took me about 7 tries just to beat him. And I had to learn all of his skills and tactics just to be able to, just be able to beat him wise. And I'm gonna level enough for that. Where is it? I'm not really caring right now. Go away. That would help if I actually got rid of that. Do this and then go right here.
Have you recovered?
It's all yours. Enjoy.
Excellent. This chemical will make it appear as though Renning is falsifying his research. There. All that remains is for me to whisper the right words in the wrong ears. I'm transferring credits to your account now. Give Renning the brain and collect his reward too. You've made out quite well.
Tell me what happens now.
When everyone knows Renning's research is faked, even his closest allies will turn their backs on him. Once he's completely isolated, I'll arrange to be rid of him forever. We shouldn't be seen speaking again. Lord Renning might suspect us. Give him the brain.
Alrighty. Time to go do this.
You have the brain at last. Excellent work. I trust it wasn't too much trouble?
I punished the foul creature for the trouble it caused you.
My apprentice, Melora, could learn from your example. She's much too soft-hearted. I must continue my research at once. Great discoveries await. Take a reward and go.
It gave me pleasure.
Yes.
Ugh. No. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna worry about doing that. Honestly, that's just annoying. So I'm just gonna do quick travel. Make it a bit easier. Level 69. Interesting.
Well, look who's here. Remember me?
I never forget a face. Your name is Dolgis, right? Femrin's boy.
Very good. It's good to know the name of your killer. Notice anything interesting? No witnesses. No witnesses means no rules. No more shortcuts, no more special treatment. You're just gonna be another dead failure on Korriban.
That was easy.
No, hold up. Look, I was wrong. What they're saying about you, totally true. So, strong. I don't want to die.
Next time you won't be so lucky.
Oh, you won't see me again. I promise.
Well, that was easy.
We must speak quickly, Acolyte. There isn't much time. I may have made a slight miscalculation. The beast of Markaragnos was a great source of dark energy here on Korriban. When it was slain, there was a tremor in the Force. Darth Barris felt that tremor and has become aware of you. He demands an audience.
Tell me what to expect, Overseer.
Barris is a serious man, but a master of deception. Everything he does and says is calculated. He will attempt to trip you up, test your nature, get to the heart of who you are. Always take him seriously. And I mean always.
I can handle Darth Barris.
Barris is usually the one doing the handling. We might not speak again, Acolyte. You're the best chance of stopping Vemrin. If you fail, I doubt there will be another strong enough. Good luck. Meet Darth Barris in his chambers, and hurry. He won't take kindly to waiting.
Sweet. Get two things at once. Reaching level 8. I'll go ahead and just deal with him.
So, yet another acolyte stands in the shadow of our academy. You must consider yourself privileged. Tell me, you who would be Sith, have you seen much of our civilization so far? Have you been awed by this world's power and glory?
I'm only a student here. It's not my place to judge.
No, it is mine. Korriban was wrought by the true-blooded Sith millennia ago. Our ancestors, a crimson race of conquerors, raised the statues around us. Over the eons, however, our people mingled with slaves. Now the red markings of true Sith are rare, and the purity of this planet is in question.
Some elaboration is required.
True purity and strength are carried in the blood. I worry that our blood is being diluted over generations. In the Emperor's name, I have come to learn whether the Academy's overseers are Sith or not. You will be my instrument.
I would be more than proud to help.
It is a glorious opportunity. I possess an ancient device, a holocron, that can read and record bloodlines. It will pulse with life near the overseers. Allow the holocron to fulfill its purpose. Stand near the overseers as it attunes to their blood purity. Then return here, and I will learn the truth.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and go deal with Darth Barris. There we go.
There, Tino. I believe that's the one.
Really? All right. Hey, you!
Careful, Tino.
Come on, I'm antsy for some action. You there? Are you the big shot they're all talking about? The one who's been personally summoned by Darth Barris himself?
News sure does travel fast.
Please pardon my over-eager friend. It's just that we've heard so much about you.
And we want to get in good with you.
Tino? What my blunt partner here means is that if you need anything or anyone, say, dealt with, we'd like you to consider us.
She's talking about Vemrin. We'll kill him for you.
Sorry. I should have had Tino muzzled. So, what do you say? We know Vemrin tried to have you killed. Would you like him eliminated?
I'm preserving the pleasure for myself.
Far be it for us to rob you of such an experience, but consider this. There are rules. Acolytes are not to openly kill one another. Everyone knows of your rivalry. If you kill him, the Lords will presume your guilt.
But if Vemrin croaks while you get an alibi, people might be suspicious, but they won't be able to pin it on you. See?
I'm not interested. Sorry.
Let us prove ourselves to you. Spar with us, then decide if we have the skills to benefit you in this endeavor.
All right, let's see what you've got.
At your best, boys. It's time to audition for the big show. took all 4 of us apart. This changes everything. From what I hear, Vemrin's every bit your physical equal. If we can't even hold up sparring against you, we'll never be able to kill him.
I agree, you should steer clear of Vemrin.
Well, this has been quite the sobering experience. Thanks for setting us straight.
I don't get it. Are we going to kill somebody or not?
No, Tino. And I think we ought to rethink this whole Sith training thing.
Most of you will not return from this endeavor. If you die, you will be forgotten. If you give up, you will be killed. No, out of my sight.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You should. This is the end of the line for you, Clemrel. Just make sure you stay out of my way.
Look here, Vemrin. I see the upstart, but no sign of Dolgus.
Clemrel, Vemrin, you have been dismissed.
Yes, Master.
I underestimated you by sending Dolgus. It will not happen again.
Are you having trouble with Acolyte Vemrin, Supplicant?
It seems that way. I'm not sure why he's so bothered by me.
And why shouldn't he be? Vemrin has paid his dues. He's fought a deck stacked against him to get here. You, on the other hand. Let me get a closer look at you. Yes, as I suspected. Overseer Tremel has done you and this academy a great disservice. Your warblade came early. Prisoners flown in for your convenience. Even a beast here on Korriban instead of off-world in the wild. The pacing of the trials is deliberate. Only full immersion over time produces results. Your mind is soft, unhoned, undisciplined.
It was never my intention to offend.
But it is offensive to be presented with an acolyte who doesn't even have a rudimentary understanding of what it means to be Sith. The first month of trials should be dedicated to philosophy, conceptual tactics, understanding of the Sith Code. Recite the Sith Code for me, acolyte, and explain its meaning in battle, war, and politics.
I don't recall learning a Sith code, my lord.
Your ability is undeniable, but your readiness and your understanding of the Sith way is woefully lacking. I am your master now. Tremel was becoming lax before you ever arrived. His unwillingness to adapt to the evolving Sith paradigm has become a liability. These are the actions of a traitor. Traitors are executed. I grant you immunity from punishment. Kill Tremel and bring back his hand as proof.
As you decree, my lord.
Now, leave. I'm sure Tremel is still in his chambers. Don't return until you've killed him.
Alrighty. So now I'm going to go kill the Overseer that apparently they want me to kill because he's a traitor. And he looks funny. Go ahead and do this. It's done. Don't need to do it there.
I didn't expect to see you again so soon. Has Barras sent you back to me?
I'm here to kill you.
Then I have been outplayed. Barras has the authority, but I did not think he would do something this overt. Either I die, or he forces me to kill you, and to destroy my own plan. A master stroke. Very well, you have your orders, Acolyte. Know that it gives me no pleasure to kill you.
Hold on. It doesn't have to come to this, Tremel.
Do not hedge now. This is the way of the Sith. I'll try to make your end quick and painless. It's the least I can do. No. I'm amazed. I knew you were strong in the Force, but not like this. You're more than ready to challenge Vemrin. Barris won't be able to deny that now. He'll have the satisfaction of my death. But I die knowing my success. Go ahead. End this.
You're getting ahead of yourself. I only need your hand.
What? Wait. I think I understand. Barris demands my hand. Proof of my death. I don't want your pity, Acolyte.
It's not pity. I don't want you to die.
I'm a credit to the dark side. My cause is just. You can see clearly, even if Barris cannot. Take my hand. Ha! Well, that didn't tickle. I'll rest and then leave Korriban covertly.
Just be thankful you're not dead.
Of course. Goodbye, Acolyte. Rid the Sith of that plague, Vemrin. My hopes lie with you.
I like how he had his hand whenever he said that tickled. Okay, if that tickled, how do you still have your hand? Answer me that question, Tremel, whenever, if I ever see you again. I would love to know your secret. Because maybe if I get my hand cut off, you know, I could probably, do the exact same trick you did, you know? Maybe. I don't know.
What's this? The Acolyte returns, and with a bloodied weapon. I assume this means Tremel is no more. Give me his hand. Here, take this one ring as a memento. Remembering the past can strengthen resolve and embolden the spirit. I am impressed you had the fortitude to destroy him. You know he thought of you as family. How did it feel to betray him?
It was a day I will long remember. I savored it completely.
Good. Feast on that. Not every kill will be as meaningful. You have taken your first step to understanding the Sith Code. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, we gain strength. Through strength, we gain power. Through power, we gain victory. And through victory, our chains are broken. The Force shall set us free. By embracing the Code and destroying Tremel, you have freed yourself from his shackles and escaped his fate.
You've made your point. I understand.
That's more like it. I had a feeling you'd be a fast learner. Now, there are sacred ruins in the tomb of Tulak Hord. The ancient inscriptions that once adorned the walls of each ruin lie in pieces. You will venture through the entire tomb, search all of the ruins, and bring me a shard from each of these inscriptions. You will do this, or you will die. Vemrin and my other acolytes have already been sent. There are no rules regarding how they secure the shards, and they will stop at nothing. Fight your way through the tomb of Tulak Hord in the Valley of the Dark Lords, and bring me the shards from each of the ruined shrines.
Alrighty. Man, I got a lot of stuff to get rid of. Let's just go all the way down here and go deal with him. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh.
You are strong, but you could be stronger.
The one thing that's gonna be a
Show
bit
no
interesting to see is me going against Section X and getting HK-51, or no, I could just get HK-51 on the Sith side if I'm correct. Hang on. Where's my legacy? There it is. Yeah, I can get HK-51 for the Imperials. A level 50 on here.
Do you require medical attention?
I'll go and get rid of all those. Gonna do it with him. And then let's get 1 and 2. Because the Red Engine one is one of the most well thought of ones. And then Armed and Dangerous, it's just an easy one. Because I don't even need to be a level 10 or 12. I just need to be what I am. Do that now. And if I need to, I can just call Nico for a time being just to help me out with it. Okay, you're dead. I'm gonna have to do something for this little mission set. Go ahead and get this thing done quick. All I'm doing basically is just getting credits and just grabbing from junk. That's all this is. What is this? Red Engine, okay, that's what I was wanting to do. So I'll go ahead and do the Red Engine. more. Wow. Well, that was unfortunate. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Aw, oh, come on. So I'm gonna have to bring in...
Hello there.
There. All of you do it just because of this. I was hoping I wouldn't have to use him right now. Desert time comes with desert measures. Basically, what you guys just seen was basically me a couple of years ago. That's how basically I would have died. Basically, that's how I usually played this game. I would have basically had a health pack on me at least, and yeah. But as you can see, this didn't turn. It didn't turn out like this, and yeah. Pick it up, and I'm done. Next. Ah. This looks familiar.
See ya.
Yes.
Wasn't me.
I'm not really too worried about that.
Getting up.
No. Alrighty. Now that I'm done with him, I'm gonna go all the way back to here. You know what, guys? I'm gonna have to end it right here for right now, okay? So I hope you guys like this for right now. I hope you guys enjoy my videos, and I hope this series will be a good one for you guys. So I'll see you guys next time, and bye.